If you're considering a career in accounting, I don't know why somebody wouldn't take it all the way and get that credential, become a CPA. It automatically puts you in a different group, and then from then on, it cannot be taken away from you.
I think once you have that CPA credential, you have the world at your hands. There's so much that you can do with it, whether it's going into public accounting or private accounting, forensic accounting, really anything you can do with it, and you're looked at so highly when you have the CPA credential.
I think it's really important for one who gets an accounting degree to consider getting their CPA license. Because the CPA license, one, it is a recognized credential where people recognize if you're a CPA, you've gained a certain amount of experience and knowledge.
Being a CPA is really being able to be a guide for your client. You're not just being the number cruncher that prepares them a report and then doesn't see them for a quarter or a year. You are really the gateway between the client and their business to understanding what their financial success is. So you are essentially the number whisperer for them.
Becoming a CPA will allow you to understand business from the top to the bottom, from the bottom to the top.
If you're a CPA, you can do a lot that you can't do if you just get that finance degree.
Typically, as you start your career, a lot of students go into public accounting, and you're just able to work in a bunch of different industries and see what you like. If you continue down that path, you can start to specialize in that area.
The sky's the limit. There's a need out there, and if they get into the profession, they have unlimited opportunity to continue to level up their career to get to wherever they want to go.
I decided I wanted to take that next step and become a CPA because I knew that becoming a CPA would open up the most doors possible for me in my accounting career.
A big reason to become a CPA is really it gives you career flexibility. Once you have your CPA, there's so much more opportunities that become available to you. I wouldn't have been able to reach the level of a CFO if I didn't have my CPA.
It's an important achievement. I think it sets you apart from anybody else who calls himself an accountant, and it sets you up at a higher level than somebody else who might be competing with you for the same position.
And having the CPA designation in particular, I can tell countless times within my career where myself and 1 or 2 or 5 other people were going for the same job, and I always seemed to rise to the top. And I really believe it was truly because I had that CPA designation.
If you've got 2 resumes side by side and they have the same credentials, but one person has their CPA and the other doesn't, the CPA is going to set you apart.
When I started here, I think I was hired over potentially other candidates for this accounting position because I had a CPA license.
I think my CPA designation, put me to the front of the line when I was applying here with the Packers.
The employers I'm talking to who are looking for accounting and finance folks, almost I'd say half the opportunities say CPA preferred or even required. So right off the bat, they're weeding out a lot of candidates that chose not to go down the CPA route.
If you want to, advance higher in your career and you want to, especially if you work in public accounting, you want to get to manager or director or partner level, you'll have to get that CPA license.
I would say becoming a CPA helped me have a great career. It opened up a lot of doors. Helped me be part of a leadership team at 3 different organizations now.
So some of the benefits of becoming a CPA is the earning potential.
Some CPAs can be in the 7 digits. They're way up there. So it's one of those careers that's pretty much limitless.
That extra effort you put in to become a CPA, yeah, it's hard, but anything that is meaningful is going to be difficult. We're not asking lawyers or doctors why they go through the extra years of schooling and exams they have to take to get to their profession. Why? Because it's important. Same thing with CPAs.
The rewards of being a CPA: time off, flexibility. You get to make your own career, you get to pick who you want to work with, you get to travel, and you really get to make an impact on the clients that you work on.
You can choose to work domestically, internationally. We know CPAs that will go work globally because business is business, regardless of where you are in the globe. So as a CPA, you're not limited to even just one country.
There's something for you in whatever stage of life you're in. If you want something, it's going to keep you busy, there's a job for you. If you want, something a little more structured where you're working set hours, there's something for you. So I think that flexibility of really being able to tailor your career to what season of life you're in is super awesome.
Being a CPA, it helps progress in financial roles in finance and accounting. It also gives you credibility with other professionals, so bankers, attorneys, insurance folks. If you've got that designation and you've got some experience, when they talk to you, there's just a different level of respect.
Being a CPA is really important because that gives you that next level of being able to advise your clients. They have a certain trust in you because of your CPA designation, and it's really critical to uphold the integrity of that designation.
I would highly encourage anyone that is thinking about a CPA to pursue the degree. There's so much opportunity ahead, and there are so many ways in which you can live, grow, learn, and give back to your communities by being a CPA.